Now, that was the Legacy arc, and it has been completed. And there was much rejoicing, and now we have Alicia. We had the good ending. But now, we have part 2. Hooray! Butcher of Armindale. The dreams I've been experiencing of late have been disjointed and confusing. Yet the dream I had last night, which was probably a few nights ago by now. Yeah, because I was on the 15th and today's the 16th. The dream I had last night seemed almost real to me. Perhaps the archaeologists, when they arrive, can tell me of Cleon the Butcher and the fall of Armindale. So, we actually kept the archaeologists alive. So let us go and speak to them. Go through this familiar corridor passageway thingamajig. We going along, wending our way around the corridors. Actually, let me see. Repair stuff. Okay. And, let me see. Actually, I want the Sword of the King. And now we also have Sword of the Celestial! Hooray! And, let me see. I didn't just pick it up just for a, souvenir, though. It will be useful in the future. Just want to charge it a bit. I'm so surprised that the paralysis thing worked. I did not expect it to work. I was just like, okay, paralyze him, then swing at him. Then paralyze him, then swing at him. But it worked much better than I imagined. I am so happy. I thought it was meant to be much harder. Okay, where's the guy I meant to speak to? Or Biff. I don't need to be speaking to Biff. I need to find the bald guy. Where'd he go? You know, I'll speak to Biff, see what he has to say.
How goes it?
Welcome to the ruins of Armindale. All of this was once a great city that stretched as far as the eye can see. Yet it fell to ruin at the hands of the General Cleon, the aptly named Butcher of Armindale. Would you perchance be interested in hearing the story of Armindale? Sure, since I've been dreaming about it. Yes, I would. Oh, it is good to see the young developing a keen interest in the history of our great nation. Empire thing. Well, some 200 years ago, the city of Armindale was one of the neutral cities in Tamriel. It was fortunate in that it was entirely self-sufficient, and all trading with neighboring towns was by choice alone. That is rather impressive. It was led by a lord who sat at the head of the Council of Representatives, all of which voted diplomatically on changes that would affect. But in all reality, Armindale had made no enemies, and thus there was no reason to worry about any outside threats. That just seems too good to be true. Yet unfortunately for this great city, one of its neighboring towns was keen on expanding, and Armindale was its target. To make matters worse, the general who was placed in charge of the invading force was Cleon. Dun dun dun! Cleon the Butcher, the man who was reputed to be able to see into the minds of his opponents and second guess their strategies. Because apparently my other personality was there. He marched his army to the city walls and began readying sophisticated siege equipment for a long siege. However, all of it was just a ploy, for while Armindale's eyes were on the siege equipment, Cleon had another plan in mind. Because Cleon is Cleon. Since he had first been ordered to take the city, the Butcher had sent hundreds of miners to begin excavating mines on the outskirts of Armindale. Following his orders, the miners excavated beneath the southern walls of the city, weakening them drastically. When the time for the attack came, the Armindale militia refused to take it seriously, as the siege equipment was not manned. They simply watched as ranks of the attacking soldiers advanced on the city, thinking the attack to be a trick. Yet right as Cleon himself reached the south walls, the miners underground collapsed the tunnel system and the walls followed suit. The entire southern wall crumbled into dust, and General Cleon's soldiers swarmed to the city. Yep, that's Cleon for you. I'm sorry, am I boring you, or would you like me to continue? Well, since I've been dreaming about it, I should probably know more about this. Yes, I would. As you wish. Now, due to the fact that every citizen in Armindale was a member of the city militia, regardless of their profession, and because every citizen had some minor military training in case of just such an occasion, General Cleon knew that he could not let any of the citizens live, otherwise they would band together and strike out. So his orders were simple. Kill everyone. Let no one in Armindale live. Dun dun dun. Everyone must die. His soldiers were naturally bothered by such orders, as even professional soldiers do not like killing women and children. So Cleon himself led the charge into the city and slaughtered the first of the citizens of Armindale. Because that's Cleon. The streets ran red with blood, and within hours not a single citizen remained alive. Every last one of them had been butchered. And then, strangely, completely without reason, General Cleon ordered his soldiers to burn the city to the ground. Burn it! Burn it all. To this day, no one has managed to determine why he was ordered to do such a thing, as it made the entire attack pointless. Thus the city was set aflame and destroyed, and so the tale of Armindale comes to a close. I told him to burn it. I hope you found the story interesting, as it was one of the great tragedies of our time. Except it wasn't of our time, it was before our time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Quest update, Butcher of Armindale. Let's look at it. Biff the archaeologist told me the story of Cleon the Butcher of Armindale, yet as he spoke, I knew that he was telling me nothing I didn't already know, merely reminding me of something I have forgotten. I need to learn more about Cleon the Butcher if I am to find the answer to the riddle. Perhaps Phintius at the first edition, Market District, Imperial City might know more information on this man.
Hi there.
Where is the other guy anyway?
Good afternoon.
He just kind of vanished. Oh well, whatever. Up here. Around here. I'm still very pleased with how that fight worked out. I am so happy. It's like, hey, I managed to not die. I only got hit by the sword once. I refuse to tell him my name. Yay! Another interesting little concept thing. I like the sword. Anyway, off we go. To the Imperial City. Look, it's a horse. It's all these people again.
Hello.
I just randomly found after, like, months, possibly even years. A year. I don't know. How long have I been playing this? I think it's been almost 2 years since I started this. I don't know. Mud crab. Dead mud crab. Whee! Swimming. And my circlet lets me breathe forever. So I'm increasing my athletic skills. I can kind of see underwater. You can see underwater much more easily in Skyrim. Unless, of course, you're playing on my laptop, in which case you can't see a bloody thing. You just see murky grayness everywhere. But yes. Oh, I need to play other stuff, but I have so much fun playing Oblivion. It's ridiculous how much I enjoy playing Oblivion. I need to finish this. I mean, how long have I been playing this now? A very freaking long time. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da, la da, la da 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 da. To the market district. Eventually, once we're done walking around circles. Okay. Prison's behind us, that means market district is before us. Because that's how the layout goes. Whee! No one cares about honest merchants. They should all die. I don't know. Just random. It's Thursday. That means Ruby's coming out today. Hooray!
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
Okay, first edition. It's over there. Fentius! Speak to me, Fentius! Fentius! We keep bothering you, I know. Good day to you, I'm Fentius, the book dealer, and I know a discerning eye when I see one. You have a weapon. Since when do you get a weapon? What can I do for you today? You can give me books on Cleon. Butcher of Armindale. Rare books are what you seek. Well, it just so happens I have one particular tome that I came across only recently. Yay. The book is entitled Butcher of Armindale, and though I have had little time to study it, I have learned that it is a biography of sorts. Of sorts. The details of the life of a man named Cleon, who through his actions earned himself the title the Butcher, a truly malevolent individual. It is a disturbing read, to say the least, but it might interest you. What do you say I sell it to you for a mere 1,000 gold? Wow. That's a lot of money for a vandalized book, but sure. It's a deal. Here you are, my friend. Enjoy your new book. I'm sure you will find it a truly captivating read. Book. Book. Lots of keys. The Butcher of Armindale. Butcher of Armindale. It is said that one loses many things when one goes to war. A single warrior in question will forfeit his friends and family, the safety of the sanctuary of his home, and maybe even his very life. Yet a general in command of a great many warriors will soon lose his innocence, and even his sanity, as the guilt of his actions threaten to overcome him. But be that as it may, it is often wondered whether Cleon the Butcher of Armindale ever harbored any of those traits to lose. In defense of the general, I can say that he did care a great deal for his wife, and it is commonly known that their parting was an emotional affair. Yet when the captain in charge of his regiment came to summon him to battle, Cleon pushed aside his wife, took up his sword and armor, and marched off toward the bloodshed without ever looking back. Perhaps he had lost his innocence when his hands had first touched the hilt of a blade, but it seems likely that it was on the day he chose to part with his morals, forever leaving them on the dusty road behind him. Many a person who is privy to what took place at Armindale has wondered if things may have been different if that parting had gone a different way, if the general had refused to leave his beloved Ilaria behind, or if she had said the right words to force him to hold on to his morals and the concept of right and wrong. So many innocent lives may have been saved, and so much blood might never have been spilled. And at the heart of all these atrocities, at its epicenter or focal point, like the eye of a storm, existed for Cleon, whose thoughts on what took place on that dark day will never be known to us. Yet still I wonder, was the general forever damned for his actions, Or did he shrug it off in the name of duty? The answer to that question may well bring the closure that many of those who have survived Armindale have long sought. Yet never will such an answer be obtained. Strangely, the remainder of the book is missing, almost as if someone deliberately mutilated the book. And yeah, there's gonna be a part where I'm missing some audio. Like, I'm pretty sure I have the audio in the right place, but for some reason it won't play. Well, you'll just see it eventually, where we're just standing around, nothing's happening for like 5 minutes, but yeah. I purchased the book today, entitled Butcher of Armindale, from the vendor at the first edition of it in the Imperial City. Yet, I seem to have been tricked, for only a portion of the book is readable, and the rest of the pages have been torn out. Perhaps I should speak with Fentius about getting my money back. Fentius. Oh, my friend, back again so soon. Did you enjoy the book that you purchased? You tricked me! The book is damaged! It's been vandalized. It is indeed. And you bought it... But you bought it how you saw it, and I'm afraid I have no idea what has happened to the rest of the book. I purchased it from a comrade of mine at another book dealership. Perhaps he knows what happened to the rest of the book. Who is this dealer? His name is Kashan, and he can usually be found at Renwall's book dealership in Coral. If you do find him, be sure to tell him that I sent you. I do not doubt that he will assist you in finding the missing pages. Sure. We'll see about that. Why did you want to be rid of it? When I read the book, I felt a feeling of dread well up within me, almost as if the very act of reading it was tainting my soul. I do not deny that I am a superstitious man, but the images that the scrolled words formed in my mind were too haunting for me to forget. In truth, I believe the book is cursed. I will seek out thy comrade. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Be safe. Safe travels to you. Alright. Let's go. Update. I learned that Fentius was not the one who tore the pages from the book, and that he purchased the book in that condition from another book dealer by the name of Kashan. Kashan can usually be found at Renwall's book dealership in Coral, and if I wish to learn the missing pages, I should speak with him as soon as possible. Let's go. La-da-da. Mappy. It's Bruma. I want to go to Bruma. I want to go to Coral. Southgate. Yes. Going. Loading screens. And it's Alicia. Alicia. Oh, should we sleep first? What time is it anyway? Yeah, let's just go in. See if he's in. Wait till your books affects how well you sneak. Pleased to meet you. I'm Estelle Renoir, and I deal in all sorts of rare books and the like. What can I do for you today? Kashan, the traveling book dealer? Well, he was here earlier, but he left to visit with some relatives living not too far outside Coral. I would suggest staying at the local inn a night or two until he returns. He shouldn't be too long. Great. Message for me.
Day.
There's a message for me, but I'm not going to take the message. Not for a very long time, if ever. Let me in. They added me into the Oak Enclosure. Actually, I can probably stay for free. Yeah. And go to the... I don't have to stay in the inn. I don't have to spend more money. Let's go to the Mages Guild. Tree! You wanna know what I think of your tree, people? I will show you what I think of your tree. That's what I think of your tree. This should totally just get me arrested. I think it really should.
I've always liked
You're
the
still
open
here?
country. I don't know Telasma that well.
Okay, let me in. I'm going to sleep here for the night. Okay. There's people.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
Hello, German guy. You look so weird. Like, what are you?
How can I help you? Good to see you.
Okay, anyway, they're all still speaking. Let's go upstairs. Up, 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 up,
How does
up
the
the
day
stairs
get
we
you,
go. It's a fellow Breton down there. Bretons! Alright, let me see. On bed. Owned by Takius. Let me see. Okay. Nope. Calipers and tongs. Origin makes. I don't need to know that. Alright, let's sleep for a while. I don't even do it. Okay, this is the part where I'm missing some audio. There would normally be a voiceover playing right here. I have been captured in a dream of sorts. Must be a reason why I'm here. Yeah, a voiceover would be playing over this part normally. It's basically reading the first page of the book that we got. Female voice. Don't know why they didn't just get her to play Alicia, but whatever. Sitting here waiting. I think the others like this have voiceovers for them, but like working ones, but I don't know why it's not working for me here. Never has. It is often said that one loses many things when one goes to war. Blah 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 blah. Okay. He did care a great deal for his wife, and it is commonly known that their parting was an emotional affair. He's wearing no shirts. Why is he wearing no shirt? I'm just kind of standing here.
It is time, my love. I have to go.
Don't go, Clean. You know what will happen if you leave with them.
I have no choice. It is my duty and my responsibility. I will lead them this one last time. After that, it is done.
Yes, you will lead them to victory. I do not doubt that. But I do not believe you will be able to retire after this final siege. The desire for bloodshed courses through your very being like a wildfire. You will never be able to lay down your sword.
I have told you that I will throw in my blade and return to you, and so I shall. After Armindale falls, you and I will be together forevermore.
Though you say, and so I hope, but I do not believe it to be true.
Darn it. Mouse going out of the screen again.
General, the regiment is formed up and is only awaiting your instructions.
I must go now. Rest assured, my love, I will return to you.
Lies. All lies.